Hey friendos, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with some more Marvel Future, and I know what you're thinking. Hey, we had a video yesterday. This isn't a time for the next weekly roundup. Did he forget to mention something yesterday? Well, yeah, kind of, to be honest. Here we're seeing today's subject matter. It is Ancient One, or more specifically, my Ancient One. As you can see, the build, excuse me, the build is not amazing. It is what it is for an Ancient One. The only thing you probably expect to see maybe different there would be a support artifact, not artifact, CTP. But yeah, we are in the top sort of 5%, which is good. You know, that's fine. You know, level 80, etc. But like Alex said in his video yesterday, you expect the people who are there getting the 9-10 millions to be the ones who are absolutely elite. And when you look at the top three, you look at their accounts and you think, yeah, okay, these are people here you would expect to see. Although I'm surprised they don't all have perfect 7 cards, but they do have some absolutely busted stats. Their accounts are the kind of level of stacked that you would expect to see for the top players in the game. People who have spent the time and the money and the resources building up their characters to be amazing. You can see here we have tier 4 Ancient One, a mighty authority on them built for PvP. You know, they got the 5-star artifacts on them. They are absolutely stacked. So that's the person in third. So let's go back and have a look at the person who is in second. And some of you may know where this is going, depending on whether or not you've actually already seen the forums and stuff. But yeah, so you can see the second person here also has a ridiculously stacked account. You know, these are the kind of people who do spend money on the game. You can see there someone doesn't get, you know, mighty liberations and conquests for their characters and have mythic, you know, uniform options on all their characters and amazing cards and amazing stats and not get to the top, you know. So obviously, like everyone said, whoever's at number 1 must be amazing. And then you see this team. Okay, maybe they're just a big Inhumans fan. Oh, those cards are interesting. They're not bad stats. There's some interesting ones there, but a 2 Chibi Spider-Man there. That's interesting. Okay, well, what about their swords? Oh, one 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, and then 2 3-stars. Well, that's not very impressive. So that can't help their overall ranking. But hey, maybe they just really love Ancient One and they've put everything into them. Sure, yeah, maybe. I mean, you have a look at their gene. They've got a Mighty Rage on gene. They've built up tier 4 Cap and Hulk and Moon Knight. Must love their combat characters. They've got Sharon. They've got Iron Man. Good choices. And hey, they've even gone and spent money getting the paywall Luna. So this is someone who obviously does spend money on the game, and obviously they've built their cards, or they're building their cards to be pretty strong. And here's where the controversy really kicks in. Because as you go through their account, you go, yeah, okay, this person is making the right moves, they're doing the right things, they clearly know what they're doing in game, they're clearly building up. But the problem arrives when we actually go to Blast and we go down to Ancient One and look at this. We've got someone who has got just a standard, not even a damage proc, just a standard 6-star obelisk. They do admittedly have the artifact, I'll give them that. But then they've got like a normal uniform. They haven't even ranked up the uniform, it's just a normal uniform. They've got stage 6, Power of Angry Hulk. So they haven't done anything there. And it's just a question of what the hell? Okay, maybe they've got a bunch of OBs. Oh, no, they don't. They haven't even got like 5, you know, Uru on each slot. So what the hell is going on? And how the hell did they get to rank 1? Now, given that the actual rank battle part of the ranking, considering it's split into 2, the actual rank of the character, that's half, and then the rank battle score, that's the other bit. And then that gives an overall sort of thing. And you see that, okay, cards, which theirs are good, don't count. We have things like the shield level, the sword level, where their swords weren't the best, but that doesn't count. So maybe they're just absolutely cracked at playing. But it does take your character, however you have them built, and put them into this. Now, given that I'd say that my level 80 should theoretically be better than their level 70. In terms of build, we've got pretty much similar builds. My uniform is mythic, and I have a fully stage 12 ISO set. I think mine's Overdrive, not Power of Angry Hulk. And I'll admit, I always hold my hands up and say, when it comes to these kind of game modes, like ABX and ABL, am I the best player in the world? No, absolutely not. Far from it. I do not go into the full minutiae of these game modes and know, what skills to hit, in what order. I kind of just go in, Leroy Jenkins, and I just spam skills. I do try to obviously play manually, avoid getting hit as he gets hit. I try to avoid getting hit, try to pick up the buffs and the enhancements and those 50k orbs when I can to boost my score. But this is kind of about the level that you'd expect for someone who's got a character this built. I don't think that's being mean to anyone else. Like, there are probably people who have got their character built to the same level, who are better at playing this game and probably get like 2 to 3 million points instead. But we'll have a look in a minute when we finish this. We'll have a look at the top 100. We'll go down to the bottom of the top 100 and see, because no offense to people who have built up the characters, but the kind of the bottom of that top 100 is where you expect to see people who don't have the best builds, something on a level similar to where I am, and just wonder how someone whose build is so much worse than the people who are just scraping into the top 100 managed to get the number 1 spot. Because something about it just doesn't ring true with a lot of people. It's weird. It's very weird. So there you go. There you can see that was my absolutely woeful performance there. And I think you'd expect someone who's got the build that the number 1 player has to kind of be around my level, just getting into that sort of top 5% in the game. You can see there, that's the kind of level I go. And considering it's not even for crystals, it's just for tier 4 materials if you're getting rank first. So it seems bizarre to me if you would be cheating. And looking at their account, it doesn't seem like they are. So this is why I'm just throwing it up, because look at the player who's 100. We go to their blast and we go to their ancient one, and you see, they got the newest uniform, and they've actually got a CTP of energy, and their score is reflective of that. They don't have any Odin's blessings, but they have similar kind of Uru to what our number 1 ranked character is. So what's going on? Is it just that they're absolutely cracked at gameplay? Have they found some way to cheat the game mode? And the reason I bring this up is because I always post my videos to general. I know, using the forums is unseemingly for most people, because it's normally just full of just the worst of the worst kind of 4chan Reddit trash. But hey, it is what it is, and I need to try and get as many views as possible, so that's why I use it. And I only happened to notice, as I was putting my video up yesterday, that this topic was on here. Is it this one? The one that says cheater? I'm not sure. No, okay. No, we'll just ignore that. That's just someone being stupid. That's the normal kind of comments that you get on this. So here we go. It's the one next to my video, and this guy is saying this guy's a hacker. It's definitely a hack. No way did he hit 10 mil with that build and a tier 3 ancient one. And it did get me thinking. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just this other guy. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.
We await your return, warrior.